Now further behavior. Why? Surah 17 Isra 17, 45-46. وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ جَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ حِجَابًا مَسْتُورًا وَجَعَلْنَا عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ أَكِنَّةً أَن يَفْقَهُوهُ وَفِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرًا وَإِذَا ذَكَرْتَ رَبَّكَ فِي الْقُرْآنِ وَحْدَهُ وَلَّوْا عَلَى أَدْبَارِهِمْ نُفُورًا. When you read the Qur'an, the reading, we, again comes this we. Don't forget I said we put between you and those who believe not in the hereafter an invisible veil, hijab. Those people who do not believe in the hereafter right now, there will be a veil. They will not listen to this Quran. They will not. Because they don't believe in the hereafter that they will give their account on the day of judgment. So Allah says, when you read the Quran, the reading, we put behind between you and those who believe not with the hereafter an invisible veil. People can't see. But I can see there is a veil. I can see there is a veil. And what happened to that person? Further it says, when Allah says, وَجَعَلْنَا عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ أَكِنَّةً أَن يَفْقَهُوهُ وَفِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرًا. And we put a covering over their hearts that they should understand it. Can you believe? That we put the coverings over their heart, they should understand it, and the deafnesses in the ears. And when you mention your Lord, Him alone, in the Quran, the reading, then they turn back, flee. Can you imagine? I'm reading this ayat, and believe me, it's so difficult. It is so difficult for a human being to read an ayah, and give the answer or translation and the understanding as understood. Allah explained to me. You listen to it and they don't understand anything. Book or lecture can be understood except the Quran. Not understood at all because the way was there. And after the lecture, with the question answer session or discussion, he was talking something else. Why? Because it was there, he didn't listen to anything. And who did God? So I am telling you today, you go and listen to any lecture. Why I give you these booklets? Because these are ayahs. And I am deriving the essence from this ayahs. So if you do not know, you will never be able to repeat it when I finish the lecture. It is gone from your mind. My actions, my body face and my body language, and where I joke a little bit, there it stayed. Ayahs gone. Because you never read it before. It's not registered in your mind at all. So you will say, the essence is ayah is gone. So if you hear the news, it remains in your mind. You read a novel, it remains in your mind. But Allah's ayah, you can't catch it. It goes away. Until you read it again and again. Quran is reading again and again. Reading. Ayah, reading again. Ayah, namaz, salah, reading. And making your psyche directed to the ayahs. Then you try to catch a little bit. It's gone. I forgot one ayah before. He mentioned another I forgot just now. I forgot two myself and he even reminded of one. So that means I am delivering at all and forgetting. It's very difficult to keep on to the mind of the ayah. If your mind focused to the ayah, just keep on getting from here and here. You have to keep on. Okay? So when Allah is putting a veil between us and the reader, so he doesn't know what to expect from him. You expect, I said, Alhamdulillah, thank you brother, I know. No problem. Now he says, and further he says, Surah Muhammad 47:24, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ أَمْ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالُهَا. Do they not consider Quran, the reading, or their hearts locked up? They are sitting in front of me, I'm telling you. I can see it. They locked the Quran, they're sitting, waiting for the dinner, finish it off, Mama Shaykh with this guy. Well, food is ready. It says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ. Do they not ponder the Quran? أَمْ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالُهَا. Do they not consider ponder the Quran? The reading of their hearts are locked up. They've locked up their hearts. They don't want to get into more because it's a complicated problem. So it's alright. Initial stage like that. But if you're sincere, Allah will guide you. This is you and the God. I am just there to educate you. Don't listen to me. Read yourself in your house. So let's take this for a first Salah 41 ayat 26. وَقَالُوا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَا تَسْمَعُوا لِهَذَا الْقُرْآنِ وَالْغَوْا فِيهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَغْلِبُونَ. Allah says there are people who reject. وَقَالُوا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, those who reject, they say, listen not to this reading. Excuse me, I can see, like computers, I've got X-ray machine, I can see because of the ayat. He says, وَقَالُوا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَا تَسْمَعُوا لِهَذَا الْقُرْآنِ. Do not listen to the Qur'an which is being read by me. Not now, right now. Right now I'm talking about. I can see those faces. So do not listen to, like a magician I'm standing here. He said, do not listen to the Qur'an. I'm reading the ayat. وَقَالُوا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَا تَسْمَعُوا لِهَذَا الْقُرْآنِ وَالْغَوْا فِيهِ. Speak in between. It is not deliberate, it is natural. The words of Allah being read, and once the understanding comes, there are certain people who do not like it. What's going on, man? We never heard this. So, لَا تَسْمَعُوا لِهَذَا الْقُرْآنِ. Do not listen to read this Qur'an reading. The reading I'm reading. وَالْغَوْا فِيهِ. Be ungrammatic, be talking between, or do something ungrammatic. وَالْغَوْا فِيهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَغْلِبُونَ, that you gain the upper hand. So it is a natural thing. So you must be aware that you are dealing with God. And I am just representing the essence of this ayat. So behavior is natural. Those who believe their faces shine. Those who don't know, his face is different now. I can see that, no problem. And Rasul says in Surah Al-Furqan 25, 30, وَقَالَ رَسُولُ يَا رَبِّي إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. And the messenger said, "O my Lord, surely my people took this Qur'an, this reading, and abandoning it." This is the problem. Almost all part of the world, liberal Muslim communities have got the Qur'an in their houses. And this, mashallah, this is Hafiz, this is this, mashallah, mashallah. I said, is an Hafiz of Hadith? No, you understand Hadith. Hafiz is only for Arabic reading. No explanation, he's Hafiz. And we'll take 7 with us to the Jannah. 7. So there will be problems. Anyway, so you must understand why Rasul is saying on the day, my people, وَقَالَ Rasul, Ya Rabbi, O my Lord, إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. Surely my people took the Qur'an, abandoning it. Not the Jews and the Christians and the Hindus and the Buddhists and the atheists and the lost other people. My people, who are the beholders of the book, beholders of the Qur'an, beholders of the message, they took for abandoning it. How they abandoned it? All this Qur'an. You see on the cover, if if it is written Qur'an, if any says something on the book Qur'an, he's ready to die and get killed, and he wants to get killed. He wants to die and kill people. On the cover of book of God, but doesn't want to know what's in it. He wants to shoot me if I tell him what's in it. He says, look, what's in it, I don't know, but whatever it is right. I said, do you believe? No, whatever it is right. I don't want to know, don't tell me, but I know it's right. Of course God knows, God knows this is right, but do you know you believe it? No, I don't, I believe it. Okay, I took the Bible. You see, the Bible, if I open this, believe me, I tell you, look, amazing. I have this Bible in my hand. If you go and ask the Muslim world in Pakistan or any part of the world, do you believe the Bible? Oh no, I believe the Quran. Okay, I believe the Quran, mashallah. You don't believe it? No, I don't believe it. Have you read the Quran? No, I have not read the Quran, but I believe. Have you read the Bible? No, but I don't believe. This is elite people, intellectuals. Believe me, it's not stupids. They are learned people talking nonsense. I don't know the Bible, but I don't believe it. I don't know the Quran, but I believe it. This is what we are. The most intellectual people of the world I've come across. I would say the whole world, but I'm some people. I think, what are you talking? You say you don't read the Quran in Arabic, I don't understand, but I believe it. What is written is true. And what about this? It's not true. How do you know? You don't read both books and you say, I believe, I don't believe. Believe me. Hadith people say, Muhammad Shaikh does not believe Hadith. I say, do you? Of course I do. How many? You read the book? No, I've not read the Hadith. But I believe. I've not read the Hadith. Have you read the books of Hadiths? You don't even know the numbers of Hadiths. The Shia has got 4, the Sunnis has got 6, and what number? You have not read any of this, brother. You are alleging me, what about you? You don't read anything. And you say, I believe that this Muhammad Shaikh doesn't believe. Yeah, I'm honest, I didn't read it. I started and I just said, okay, let me fill. You know how, according to the tradition, the history, this Qur'an was revealed to our messenger in 23 years. Do you know that? Can you think that you can understand before 23 years the whole book you have understood? Now you want to do the reading of Hadith, you want to read the Bible, and you read other books to understand. Have you ever understood the whole book? I swear, I am telling you, I have been 25, 27 years when I've yet little got a scratch of the book, little point of the book, understood. Me, I can surely, I'm 100% sure this is what God says. 100%. But little means nothing. And still I want to know more. I want to know more and more. It is not yet complete, brother. It will never be complete by man in his own lifetime to understand the whole book. That's my challenge. If he says that I know the whole Quran, bring it to me. I'll question him. He will not be able to answer. The Quran is so vast, spacious. Allah says all the words and all the trees become pen. Trees become ink. And if you write my words, it will be exhausted. My words will not be filled. And you put a charge that God did not say this. It was not in the Quran. It's not in the Quran. It's not in the Quran. It's in the Hadith. It's in that. You don't know what you're talking. You are saying God, mouth is shut up. Marsus, and now the scholars, they are going to do istima and tell us, you are better than God, you are better than the messenger, you are going to tell us istima? You don't know what you're talking. It is Allah. You have not understood nothing of the book. That is why you talk, because Allah says, وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ جَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ لَا يُؤْمِنُ بِالْآخِرَةِ حِجَابًا مَسْتُورًا. Allah has put a hijab, you have not understood nothing. The hijab is there. So you don't understand. That is why you are saying all this. That is why the messenger said, وَقَالَ رَسُولُ يَا رَبِّ إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. Surely my people took this Quran and abandoning it. Yeah, you think this. This is the problem. And then he says, Al-Waqi'ah 56 and 81, 82. أَفَبِهَذَا الْحَدِيثِ أَنْتُمْ مُدْهِنُونَ وَتَجْعَلُونَ رِزْقَكُمْ أَنَّكُمْ تُكَذِّبُونَ. Is it such a hadith event, narration that you flatter and you make your sustenance that you falsify it? You know, they flatter the ayahs. SubhanAllah, what Quran is a beautiful book. It's so fantastic. It's so lovely. Oh, beautiful. They say nice words about the Quran. Is this what Quran is expecting out of you? I have come across this. They want to flatter in poetry. Can't we do this? Naat for Allah. Am I not allowed to do naat for Allah? I want to do tasbih for Allah. I want to praise God. Why can't you praise God what He wants you to do? So he said, أَفَبِهَذَا الْحَدِيثِ أَنْتُمْ مُدْهِنُونَ. Is it such a hadith event narration? You flatter with it. And then he said, you make your sustenance, your livelihood, that you falsify it. Your main purpose is, if anybody talks about the eyes of the Quran, the essence of the Quran, you try to put an objection to it. Falsify it. Because no more essence, because essence will come out and people will come to know. So majority of the people are basically the Satan enemy. He made sure that you people do not read the book. Because he will be exposed. He is the most worried person, I would say, that the Quran is being exposed and the goodness comes forward. It will never happen till the day of judgment. The majority will always follow the shaitan and Islam. All the message deliver the message, which is only the few ignorant minds of God believe and practice. Not the majority. Not that Islam will come and Badal will not. No, nothing. Till the day of judgment. There are Jews mentioned in the Quran, there are Christians mentioned in the Quran, there are atheists mentioned, all kinds of people are mentioned in the Quran, and they are majority. It is always the minority of all times will believe in the Quran. All the message deliver the message. We all falsify the messenger. All of them. That's the sunnah for us, Allah. The practice of Allah. All the messengers were rejected. All the messengers were belied and killed. We are the human beings. Human beings. What we can do? Nothing. But the system will remain. And the peace what you see in the world, like for example, there is an ayat in the Quran, one man, believer is equal to 10 non-believers. Or one is equal to 2 at least. So you see what it is like you take a big cotton and you put a small piece of iron. How much cotton required to balance a little piece of iron? How much? Huge. So this falsehood is balanced with this truth is this much. This heavy. So this falsehood is so much being practiced in the world. Little truth is balancing the whole world in peace. If the more believers come forward, the whole rejecter will go out of balance. So Allah is keeping this whole world in balance with of little truth in the world and maximum falsehood being practiced by the majority and the shaitan. And that is the plan of God. You can't change the plan of God that the majority will become believers and the minority will be non-believers. No, never. Our job is to identify ourselves and take guidance and heed so we don't burn in hell. Don't worry about others. That's only our job as human being. I, you and everybody is make sure that what the behavior is describing Allah, am I not fitting the right behavior or the wrong behavior? Because the behavior is already written. Either you are practicing the good things or you practice the wrong things. And you are living as kafirs, the rejectors, the Yahudi, the Nasara, the Munafiq, the hypocrites. All types of evil people are there. You just read and identify it. This is the problem we won't want to. So this is problem going on. So now I read the last ayah of this topic. This is a warning and a heed and everything. This is ayah. Take guidance how Surah Al-Hadith 57, ayah 16. Alam ya'ni alladhina amanu an takhsha'a qulubuhum li dhikrillah wa ma nazala min al-haqq wa la yakunu kalladhina utul kitab min qabl فطال عليهم الأمد فقست قلوبهم وكثير منهم فاسقون. What? Has not the time arrived for those who believe that their hearts humble for the remembrance of Allah and what is revealed from the truth? They should not become like those who were given Al-Kitab, the book from before. So long periods pass over them, then their hearts become hard and the majority from them are fasiqun, the liberals. So Allah says now in the ayahs right now, has not the time arrived that we should take up the book and we shouldn't take up those who believe their hearts should humble and the remembrance of Allah. And what is being revealed today, what you have been revealed to, and the revelation that has come to you today, just now. And they should not become like those who people came before, people, our ancestors, not ordinary, just now. Our ancestor people, long ages has passed, they're living, long ages pass over them and their hearts become hardened. Is peace going on? So Allah is giving, in other words, the guide is, long ages pass over them and their hearts become hard and majority from them are liberal. So is it not time has arrived for people to take up the book? Ayat is telling, is not the time arrived for those who believe, for their hearts humble from the remembrance of Allah and what is revealed from the truth. They should not become like those who were given the kitab from before. There were people who were given the book before and long ages passed over them, did not bother to read it and understand it. So not the time right now after the finishing of the lecture that we should take up the book, read the book, try to understand the book as Allah expected of us. Because in ignorance time has passed, still time is Allah has given us for truth. So I end this talk of mine. After that we can have a question and answer session pertaining to the topic also, and if any other question we see how we go about. I was told that as you said, in this society, I was told that normally I finish with the dua. رَبَّنَا وَاجْعَلْنَا مُسْلِمَيْنِ لَكَ وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِنَا أُمَّةً مُسْلِمَةً لَكَ وَأَرِنَا مَنَاسِكَنَا وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ رَبَّنَا وَابْعَثْ فِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِّنْهُمْ يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِكَ وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ ويزكيهم إنك أنت العزيز الحكيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا واخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا إنك جامع الناس ليوم لا ريب فيه إن الله لا يخلف الميعاد. ربنا إنك من تدخل النار فقد أنصيته وما للظالمين من أنصار. ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا. ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. ربنا وآتنا ما وعدت رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. رب اجعلني مقيم الصلاة ومن ذريتي ربنا وتقبل دعاء. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي والمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.